Hi, I'm David Blakelock. I'm the Illustration Animation Program Director at the University of South Australia. I've been working in the area of illustration animation for approximately 30 to 40 years in one sense or another, so I've had a really broad experience across a range of industries and applications of illustration mainly, and animation is a new area that I'm investigating as a Program Director at the UniSA. I'm passionate about the area of illustration animation because it's a fundamental area of language and communication for society. It's an area that students really engage with through language when they enter primary school, preschool, through children's books, animations and those types of things. And really it's an area that starts to solidify behaviour and engagement with language right at a very early age. So it's a very exciting area to begin with, and then it leads on to much more sophisticated areas later on when you're talking about narratives and stories that engage people across a really broad range of issues and industries. The aim is to enable people who are interested in the area of graphic novels, comics, animation, children's books, visual effects and those types of things to have a pathway to their career. So the program has been developed to have a diverse outcome for a range of students. Illustration animation is a very creative and diverse creative practice, often misaligned because people think it's children's books or comics. However, it's a very deep and diverse area of creative practice, has entrepreneurial aspects to it and helps people to navigate to a career or a career pathway that they're really interested in at a deep level. You can study the illustration animation program full-time over 3 years at the University of South Australia, the City West campus in the middle of Adelaide. You can also do this part-time, and we also have another program which is additional where you can study a Diploma of Game Art at TAFE, and that enables you also to have a different type of pathway. The key features of the illustration animation program at the University of South Australia are drawing, fundamental drawing, representational drawing, where you're able to draw what you imagine and what you see. The fundamental skills involved in making pictures across a range of industries, and that includes the techniques, the digital skills and the software that you need to actually be able to make a picture for any industry. And then underpinning all of that is the notion of storytelling through pictures and the way you express those and design those to engage an audience. The illustration animation program at the University of South Australia is unique in that it is one of the only programs of its kind in Australia that combines illustration and animation together in the one program. In this aspect, it helps students to realise static pictures and moving pictures in the same program, and they develop and experience the skills for doing that across a wide range of genres for illustration and a wide range of genres for animation. Within the illustration animation program, our students work on real-life projects. At the end of the program, they meet illustration and animation professional practitioners all the way through the program, and these people contribute as well. In the final year, they're able to develop their own portfolios depending on the area they want to move into, and these are done in conjunction with our industry partners for a wide range of industries, including publishing, animation studios and a range of other areas like graphic novel producers and animated series. We receive a lot of questions about the illustration animation program. Let me answer some of those now. What are the career outcomes for the illustration animation program? These are moving into areas such as publishing, and publishing for printed material, publishing for animated material. You're able to move into publishing areas such as children's books, design, advertising, graphic novels and those types of areas, augmented reality. You're able to move into areas of animation such as stop motion, frame by frame, CGI animation, and all of the other areas in between that enable you to move a picture and tell a story. Our drawing program helps you become an excellent drawer in terms of observational drawing. It helps you to draw what you imagine, so you're able to answer any brief and communicate with people through the pictures you make. Drawing is really a fundamental skill for the industry, and we have a structured program that helps you become much better over every year of the program. And we have drawing courses where if you have no drawing skills or you think you have no drawing skills, we will teach you from scratch. The kinds of illustration and animation you will study are very broad and capture the whole range of each of those genres. For example, illustration is comes down to the individual in terms of the type of illustration that you make, and we don't dictate any areas that you can move into. The types of animation we teach and touch on are stop motion, frame by frame, and computer generated animation, and everything in between. So you're able to experience and explore all of those areas as you go through the program, and then towards the end of the program focus in on the area that you really want to go in, the direction you want to go in. The industry involvement throughout the entire degree is at every level of the program. So in each course you'll either be taught by an industry representative or a practicing illustrator or animator throughout the program. And particularly in our studio programs, you'll have direct access to industry practitioners and the projects and their insights into the ways you can become a practicing professional as an illustrator or animator in various industries. The illustration animation program is very diverse and helps you design your own career path into industry, and it'll set you up for practice for a very long time depending on the areas and the changes that happen in your life as a creative practitioner. If you have any other questions or would like information about the illustration animation program, please get in touch with us, and hopefully one day we'll see you on campus.